Alright everybody, I'm gonna show myself in my all full glory. So, I am sick, I'm chronically ill, you can see it in my face. I have to like cream my face and you can see that my eyes get swollen from whatever I have. They get super red and yeah, that's what happens, you know, when you're chronically ill. Like you don't really look like yourself. I look really not like myself. Like I look a little bit like a zombie, but that's cool. I have to do some content and I'm trying to get the cream out of my face, otherwise yeah. Anyway, so let's bring that onto the table. So if I look a little funky to you guys, that is the reason why, because I have to get my stuff in my face ready. It's annoying. By the way, today I have my buddy Guitar here. I've been doing some practicing lately because that's all you can do when you're chronically ill. It's really difficult to. But today, we're gonna not talk about my sickness anymore, no more. We're gonna zoom out of Roonies, and we need some light, boy. What is happening? Okay, so today it is the day. I'm peaking at almost 3.7 million HP now. We're gonna talk about the stamina setup. You guys wanted to have it, and you're gonna get it. Of course, everything needs some time, okay? I need to get familiar with these parts. I've been beating the boss, the main boss, obviously, with it without lifesteal. I want to notice that. I want to put a note down on that one, without lifesteal. And I've been trying myself with designing my own bay. Now, don't laugh, okay? Wait, why is this... Nah, that wasn't my bay, bro. Like, why is it looking like that? Why is it looking like that? Like, why is that blue in there? That blue was not supposed to be in here. Like, what the hell, brother? We're gonna take that. Oh, man. I don't even know what it was. I'm gonna put it in dark. I don't know. Yeah, I tried to build something here because I wanted to represent stamina here. Called it I Got Heals. And, yeah, it was like kind of like yellow stuff. It's very basic. I'm not a pro designer. I don't have an eye for that, so but it is fun to do nonetheless. So we're gonna talk about this build. This build is insane, clocking in at 3.7 million, I think, or 3.6 million HP. So let me show you this. We're 3.6 million, which is quite crazy. Yeah, it's really strong. So we're gonna go over this. We're being followed right now, so I have to kind of like get the hell out of here, so we have a little bit of privacy here. I'm sorry, whoever that was. I did not mean to, you know, just do that, but sometimes I just need to have my privacy on that. So, we're gonna talk about this build now. So, I'm using Monarch actually right now. Monarch is an option. You don't have to use it. You can use still Dragon Spirit, which is over here, which is as good. But in this case with Monarch, you actually get 40% more stamina, which is, you know, for a stamina build, not too bad. Not too bad without having any downsides, so to speak. You're just basically getting 40% more stamina, so that is really good. With that, I'm using a nature crystal. This is still an old crystal that I used back in the day. So yeah, you can use a nature crystal that's like extra heals. You can use the time crystal, which is also very good. And we're gonna talk about these beautiful parts here. They're really interesting. So we have the frozen heart fragment. Your cold heart freezes everything around you. That is good for you to basically get some more, well, in general, just having some time in between. It also does some damage as far as I believe. We're gonna test it in a second. Then we have the Kraken top, which is really good. It has Whirlpool. Your spin pulls foes into a water typhoon. Damage is really good. You actually have some extra speed on it as well, which is very nice. We have incredible 7s in here. I'm gonna make a version out of this that is obtainable for everybody else. We're gonna have, yeah, well, basically we're gonna have tier 5s in the next few videos later on, so everybody can actually get it. But in the end, this hasn't changed. I've been doing some tests. So between tier 5 and tier 7, there's actually not much where you go like, damn, there's a huge difference. But I will make another video on that in a future video. So we have a Kraken middle here as well, which does ice pillars, which is really good. It does a lot of damage with these pillars. That's a weird word, lad. Okay. Summon ice pillars that pierces enemies around you. So basically it's another AoE attack where it like shoots up pillars and it does damage to the enemy, which is really good. One of the main damaging sources you have. And then you have the Jackal bottom here, which is also interesting. It has Tornado on it. Your blade spins at high velocity, whipping up a fierce tornado around you, which is interesting because this one also has stamina pretty high up. So if you're interested in that, make sure to get it. And it's also 2nd generation, so really strong with the damage and the power. Let's get into some technique and into some testing. I have some different bottoms, which I actually save for another video for this. There's some interesting skills in here, so yeah, let's go in there and do some damage. First of all, these normal people that you can just like beat here. Let's just go with that here with Priestess Oriana, and we're also gonna do the other boss after that to see how good it actually stacks up. You're kind of almost invincible. I gotta be honest. Like, so you're gonna start off here freezing, and you can see that this already does pretty good damage. Same with the Ice Pillar, which does 1 damage. I don't know if it does multiple ones, but that's pretty good, especially for her to actually. Oh, that's Hades, man. That's Hades crystal. That's quite wild. Let's use the tornado here in a second once we actually have the possibility to move. And this is one thing that you need to keep your head around. Really important that look at that. Look at the damage though. That's pretty good. That's really strong damage. That you have to be good at moving around with stamina base. If you don't know how to use back, like getting back and moving around there a little bit, really important. So let's start off with Whirlpool here, doing some damage as well. You can see we do like about 40Ks. There was 100K in there in between as well, crit damage probably. And again, you know, the enemy has been doing some damage here, and we've been fine. So using the Ice Pillar, it feels like it's always almost always like very accurate. Okay, we're being chained right now, which is fine. That's also very annoying, like being carried on the top here. So again, you can freeze, go into Ice Pillar, and well, it's already done. You know, I've been just playing around like chill fully. That's why it is the meta. That's why it is so strong. I've been really like without doing any combos here. You can go Frozen Heart into Ice Pillar, into Whirlpool, into Tornado. You can even use Frozen Heart, heal yourself up, which is good. You can combine Frozen Heart with the Time Crystal if you want to. If you haven't seen my video where I'm reviewing every single new crystal in the game, make sure to check it out because there's a lot of information on these crystals in there. And in the info box, some of the people that actually designed those crystals wrote some info on their crystals that they made in there as well. So it's very useful. This video will teach you everything about crystals. Yeah, anyways, then we have Tornado is interesting because Tornado is such a basic skill. Like, it's been in the game for a while, I think. I've seen it before. But the Ice Pillar, though, is quite interesting because Ice Pillar, obviously, I think you might be able to dodge it when you're spinning, like when you're zooming around, right? But if not, the Ice Pillar is pretty accurate. Like, it kind of like puts a break in between you and the enemy, or even if you're on distance, actually quite good. So let's go into the big bad wolf here, to the Pharaoh Marmoo, or something like that. There he is. And we're gonna go in there and see what we can come up with there. What does he drop anyways? Oh, he does drop an aura. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty nice. I want that. Give me that. Give me that aura. Give me that aura. Anyways, we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna start off with Frozen Heart, to be honest, to see if I can freeze him, because he's really annoying in the beginning, like that. That's what I mean. Like, can I get him? I don't even know, but it still does damage over time. We're gonna go into Whirlpool, do some damage here as well, while we can, and use the Ice Pillar to get some time in between. I'm gonna use Tornado now, so I can do some damage more over time, but we're in the middle of his attack as well. I want to get out of that, actually, and just get some space between him and me. And we can use the Ice Pillar again, so there we go. We bumped him up, and we're gonna use Frozen Heart to freeze him. Can we? Yes, we can. Into Whirlpool, and oh, actually he got us, but we still got the Whirlpool done, which is good. If he's around us, he's still gonna get damaged, and we got him out there with Tornado as well. And it was a pretty simple play here as well, because I didn't have to heal up at all. So that is very nice. Very cool. And you can see that this is by far the meta that everybody is talking about. I'm gonna battle test this in PvP as well. Gonna do some tests in the next few days, so to speak, because I'm very busy with my getting healthy process. It is I mean, you see me always like this, where I talk and I'm talking, but while I'm talking right now, my head fills with pressure and heat, and my head hurts and my eyes hurt, and I've been taking different medications for that. It's nerve damage stuff, and it's really difficult sometimes to make these videos. Now, this is not a video where I'm gonna be like, hey, I need this from you. Just a little compassion, just a little bit of understanding where I am at currently. This is the toughest point in my life that I have ever been in 30 years. This is the hardest 2 years I have ever lived through. So, you know, I'm kind of like falling into the category of self-pity currently. So, yeah, I'm just making these videos. This is something that I truly love and enjoy. Same goes for the guitar. So, thank you for Bladers Rebirth for still respecting that, you know, for giving me these parts so I can make content for you guys. Obviously, it's a win-win situation for both of them, for both of us, for me and the devs of Bladers Rebirth. But in general, I love making these videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. So I would truly appreciate a comment and a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.